In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 richest celebrities in the world 2021. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Here's a list of the top 10 richest celebrities in the world 2021. Let's start. Number 10. Jerry Seinfeld. Net worth $950 million. Why is Jerry Seinfeld so incredibly wealthy? Because he and Larry David own 7.5% of Seinfeld's back-end equity points, Jerry Seinfeld is on the verge of becoming a millionaire. Seinfeld has raked in many $billion in syndication money as of this writing. Jerry and Larry continue to reap huge financial rewards as a result of the streaming revolution. The most recent instance occurred in November 2019, when Netflix paid $500 million to be the series' exclusive streaming home for 5 years, beginning in 2022. Jerry and Larry will look for a new deal whenever that one expires. And they've been selling the show into syndication around the world for years, with deals that keep coming up for renewal. Seinfeld is one of just a few sitcoms whose per-episode syndication price has steadily increased over time. That's only one branch of Jerry's empire. He makes millions of dollars every year from comedy ticket sales, and Netflix gave him $20 million in 2020 for exclusive rights to his special, 23 Hours to Kill. Number 9. David Copperfield. Net worth $1 billion. David is the world's wealthiest magician by a long shot. He earns between $40 and $60 million each year, courtesy to the 500-plus events he puts on at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas each year. David did not lay off any employees after Las Vegas closed due to the coronavirus epidemic in 2020, and he continued to personally pay their payroll. David has the largest collection of magic memorabilia in the world. The collection has almost 150,000 objects, including relics from Harry Houdini, Georges Méliès, and Robert Houdin, the father of modern magic. The collection is kept in a 40,000-square-foot warehouse a few miles away from the Las Vegas Strip. The collection is estimated to be worth $500 million by some analysts. David's real estate holdings are estimated to be worth $200-300 million. His portfolio's crown gem is an 11-island resort in the Bahamas that rents for $50 to $100 per night with a 4-night minimum. In 2006, he paid $55 million for his first Bahamian island. He owns a $18 million house in Vegas. He owns a 4-story condo in New York City worth at least $60 million. Number 8. Paul McCartney. Net worth $1.2 billion. Sir Paul McCartney is without a doubt one of the most successful and influential musicians in history. The Beatles are the all-time best-selling music group. They have sold 600 million records globally as of this writing. Paul is a formidable solo musician who continues to sell out arenas around the world. He gets $50-70 million each year from his empire, with a substantial amount of that coming from royalties from his own songs and copyrights to thousands of other artists' works. As most people are aware, Paul and John Lennon sold the publishing rights to the majority of their songs decades ago, which turned out to be a disastrous decision. Michael Jackson paid $47.5 million for the library in 1985. After a decade, Jackson merged all songs, save his own, with Sony Music Publishing to become Sony ATV Music Publishing. Although McCartney and Lennon's heirs do not control the publishing rights to the majority of Beatles songs, they get compensated for their use. They both receive composers' royalties, which account for 33.33% of total revenue in the United States. Number 7. Jay-Z. Net worth $1.3 billion. Jay-Z is now the 7th richest celebrity in the world, with a net worth of $1.3 billion, up a couple of spots and $100 million from 2020. Jay, like many of the celebrities on this list, made the majority of his money from sources other than his principal source of income in the entertainment industry, in his case, rapping. Jay is in charge of a massive corporate empire, an empire that has produced some really remarkable films in the year 2021. He sold half of his champagne brand Armand de Brignac to luxury behemoth LVMH for $640 million in February 2021. Beyoncé and Jay-Z have a $100 million art collection and a $150 million real estate portfolio. The property portfolio's crown jewel is a 30,000 square foot mansion in Bel Air that was purchased for $88 million in 2017. They put down $36 million and secured a $52 million loan. Number 6. Kim Kardashian net worth, $1.4 billion. We disagree somewhat from Forbes, which recently estimated the soon-to-be former Mrs. Kanye West's net worth to be $1 billion. We believe the true sum is a little greater. Despite our views, there's one thing we can all agree on. Kim Kardashian is an incredible success story, especially considering her career began with a position as Paris Hilton's personal assistant and a sex tape with Ray J. She turned her early notoriety into a reality program that aired for 20 seasons starting in 2007 and ended this year. Kim went on to build a social media and commercial empire on the back of her reality show success. KKW Beauty, a direct-to-consumer beauty product brand, and Skims, a shapewear company, are Kim's two most valuable assets today. KKW Beauty has an annual income of more than $100 million. She sold a 20% share in KKW to Coty last year, the same business that bought a 51% stake in half-sister Kylie Jenner's Kylie Cosmetics in 2020. KKW Beauty was reportedly estimated to be worth $700 million. Kim controls 72% of the company, for a pre-tax value of $500 million. Number 5. Jamie Gertz net worth, $3 billion. Jamie married Anthony Ressler, a young investor, in 1989. Tony went to work at Michael Milken's now famous investment house Drexel Burnham Lambert after graduating from Georgetown University. Number 4. Oprah Winfrey net worth, $3.5 billion. In 1984, a little-known black newswoman with an uncommon first name was handed a 4-year, $1 million deal to host her own morning talk show in Chicago, shocking the entertainment world. The show went from dead last to first place in the Chicago market within a few months after its premiere. Number 3. Kanye West net worth, $6.6 billion. According to Forbes, the amount is $1.6 billion. We're estimating $6.6 billion. Number 2. Steven Spielberg net worth, $7.5 billion. Steven agreed to an agreement in the 1990s that allowed Universal, the studio behind Jurassic Park, first go at creating theme park rides based on his films. Number 1. George Lucas net worth, $10 billion. The fact that George Lucas owns 100% of Star Wars may be traced back to the most brilliant business decision in Hollywood history. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.